What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Michael Knapp Fishing. Today we are out on Douglas Lake. We are way up in the river. See, I've got the motor jacked up trying to get us out of this little pickle that we're in. But today's video, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to do a on the water gear review video. I know that's not very different. We've done them before, but we've never done them on a bait. So today we are actually going to take a look at the Teckel Kicknocker. This is a topwater walking bait that I got a lot of questions about when I posted it to my Instagram page. A lot of people wanted to know where they could get it and, you know, what was so special about it and why I loved it so much. But that's what we're going to dive into today, guys. So let's get to it. All right, guys, I've got you down on my chest piece now. Here is the Teckel Kicknocker that we will be throwing today. This is the larger size. 3 treble hooks. The smaller one has 3 treble hooks as well. It's just the whole body's a little bit smaller. A little bit of transparency, blue top, green bottom. I can't remember what the color's called, but I really like this bait. So we're gonna just kind of throw that around here a little bit around this brush. See if maybe we can't get a little something on there for you besides that stick. So the rod and reel setup that I'm using, this is an old 18 hollow point. This is a 7'2" medium heavy moderate. That's a big deal for me, is the moderate, because it's going to bend all the way through the rod, because this is a treble hook bait. I'm throwing it on 17-pound test fluorocarbon. I know a lot of people are like, well, it's a topwater bait, why fluorocarbon? I just like it, I guess. I don't really know. I like to throw it on fluorocarbon. It, you know, it still walks well, as you can see in the water. I better make sure that y'all are pointed down enough. Maybe that'll help a little bit better with y'all being able to see it. I like the way it walks. The bigger bait still stays up with the fluorocarbon, because fluorocarbon does sink a little bit, but the bait still walks really well. And it sounds really good too, guys. Like, I love the sound of this. Let me knock it for you real quick. It's just got a very unique sound when it's in the water. I've never thrown any other walking style baits like that before. I was told, and I don't know 100%, so please don't quote me on this. I was told that a discontinued bait, I want to say a Vixen maybe, was very similar to this. That's why a lot of people like this bait so much. But at the same time, a lot of people scrutinize it because it is an expensive bait. You know, these things come in at $20 a pop. So not a lot of people want to pay that kind of money for one bait. But it's definitely a good bait to have in your arsenal. It's something I thoroughly enjoy throwing. I started to do this video a couple weeks ago when the topwater bite was just ridiculously good, and I had one explode on it. I missed it, and I went to throw it back, and I caught the trolling motor, and it exploded. These baits are usually very durable, but not when you've got a 300-pound man throwing it as hard as he can back to that fish 30 yards away, and it connects to a Minn Kota. So you still have to be cautious of that and make sure that you don't hit anything too hard on it. Yeah, I messed that up. All right, so we're up here in the river on Douglas, trying to throw this over some grass. Let's see if we can't get somebody to come out and play with us. You know, the only downfall to this bait is that it is a treble hook bait, but that is just kind of the, you know, that's what comes with a walking style bait. You don't really have much of a choice. It's got to be a treble hook bait. But it still floats really well. I like the way it floats. You can see how it's floating in the water. It floats really well. Sharp treble hooks, I like that. They pick up literally every little piece of anything that I go over. So I can only imagine once a fish blows up on it, should stick them pretty easily. The secret to walking these is you're going to be your rod. You know, the reel doesn't really matter. I'm throwing this on a Bass Pro Johnny Morrison Signature Series Platinum or some whatever it is. I think it's a Platinum Signature. It's like an 8-3-1, 8-1-1. No, an 8-3-1. It's super fast, but it doesn't really matter. You're not working this bait with your reel. You're working this bait 100% with the rod, and then you're just reeling up the slack with the reel. I know it's hard to tell because I'm working it so fast, but I'm not actually reeling up any of that line. I'm not actually reeling in the bait. I'm just reeling up the slack as I'm popping it. So something that I like a lot about the Kicknocker is, one, that it comes in 2 sizes. Please don't ask me what the sizes are, because I can't remember what the sizes are, but the bigger size and the smaller size, they're both great baits. I do prefer the bigger size though. But the thing that I like about them is when they go from the big bait to the small bait, they don't switch to 2 hooks for the small bait. They stick with 3 hooks on the small bait and 3 hooks on the big bait. I like having that 3rd hook on there just to kind of ensure your hookup ratio. They don't come with a feather on the back. That was kind of my only complaint with them, to be completely, oh no, man, that would have been a great cast. My only complaint is that it doesn't come with a back feather. Obviously we can add that in, it's not a big deal. But I literally just took them out of the package, threw them in a box and went, because I needed them for a tournament. Turns out I didn't even actually use them in that tournament, but you know, $200 later at the tackle shop, and I had a bunch of Teckels in my box now. You know, and I kind of harped on at the beginning of the year when I started doing gear reviews and stuff that I wasn't going to do just gear reviews of people that I'm sponsored by, because you know, y'all don't want to see just that. Y'all want to see, you know, the goods, you know, all kinds of stuff out there. So, you know, I'm not sponsored by Teckel. I found Teckel, actually my future mother-in-law Becky got this identical one for me, and that was the one that I exploded on my trolling motor. So I had to go back and get another one to be able to use them, because like I said, they explode on them. I absolutely love this bait. But we're going to keep fishing it around a little bit and see if we can get some more bites. One cool thing I do like about the Kicknocker is you can actually walk it very wide too. You can slow down that walk, as you can see, and it's got those wide walks to it instead of just a continuous tight walk. And everybody fishes differently. Each scenario, there can be different scenarios for each. I got that wrapped around that tree. Different scenarios call for different retrieves, and you always want to be able to mix it up and, you know, give them whatever it is that they're wanting at that time. Something just busted over there. You always want to be able to give them exactly what they want. So that's something that I really liked about this bait, is the sound stays the same even as you walk it slow versus when you walk it fast. Very cool bait. I really do enjoy this bait a lot. All right, guys, there it is for you, the Teckel Kicknocker. You know, I really love that bait a lot. I hate that we couldn't get anything to blow up on. It's been a really rough day out here, as one just jumped right in front of the boat as I'm trying to get out of here. But you know, it's been a really tough day out on Douglas here lately. Don't really know what's going on. Well, for one, there's no wind. barely any wind. It's like a mile or two an hour, so that's just kind of really kills Douglas. But anyway, guys, if you guys like these videos, do me a huge favor, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment down there in the comment section below. Let me know that y'all are like them. Let me know if you're fishing that the Teckel Kicknocker. That's a hard one to say. A Teckel Kicknocker. Teckel Kicknocker. Let me know if you guys ever fish the Teckel Kicknockers. Let me know what y'all think about them. Don't like them, whatever. Let me know if you've caught anything on them or not. Let me know down there what you guys want to see reviewed next. You know, we're all the time looking at new baits and new stuff like that, trying to figure out what all we want to do. You know, we do reel reviews here and there, but we're really kind of, you know, we're kind of set with all of the high-end reels that we've got. I'm not really buying much reels anymore. As far as rods go, you know, I only use old 18 rods, so I can only review so many of those. You know, we did the Mega 360, we did a couple other odds and ends when we got them, but so we're just kind of looking for new stuff to do and trying to figure out what everybody wants to see. So anyway, guys, hit that like button, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications, because Tackle Warehouse gift card could be coming up at any time. So take care, guys.